Good afternoon, everyone. Today it's April 14th, Tuesday. I just finished work, and tonight I'm gonna go to Liverpool to watch this season's UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg. Liverpool against the reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain, obviously at Anfield, Liverpool. So obviously second leg, which means it's already there was already first leg. 6 days ago, Paris Saint-Germain hosted Liverpool at Parc des Princes, obviously in Paris, with the score of 2-0. And then Paris Saint-Germain, or I simply call it a PSG in this video from now on, they don't have any matches in between, whereas there is one for Liverpool. And based on their recent form, I don't think Liverpool can overcome the 2-goal deficit, although I won obviously in Anfield. I haven't been before. I hope it will be an electric atmosphere for this UEFA Champions League quarterfinal second leg. My shift, I finished work at 4:30, and tonight's match will kick off at 8 p.m. and I will drive. Let's see. So from where I work in Wakefield/Leeds, by postcode, it will take me, depends on the traffic, it would take around 1 hour 15 minutes from here all the way to Liverpool. Obviously, I'm not parking exactly at Anfield. I will park somewhere near the stadium. Then I will walk to the stadium to, enjoy the match. So hopefully, obviously from here to Liverpool, the most practical route by driving is through M62, and it's now kind of a peak traffic. So hopefully I should get there by around 6:30, so I could spend more time to relax myself, to enjoy myself inside the stadium before the match, because the ticket I purchased is Anfield Road middle tier hospitality, which means I have access to a lounge inside the stadium before and during the match, and there are some other benefits which I'm gonna talk about later as soon as we arrive at Anfield. So that's me today on April 14th, Tuesday. Finished work at 4:30. Going to watch UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield at Liverpool. Obviously, kick-off time at 8 p.m. tonight. It's now 11 minutes past 7, less than an hour into kickoff. I have finally arrived at Anfield at Liverpool. Honestly, the traffic M62 or locally is a bit of pain in the ass, as expected, but I find a parking space nearby safely, hopefully legally. So this is Anfield, and there's a famous quote of Liverpool: "You never walk alone." So by the time being, I've already got my e-ticket. My ticket tonight is at Anfield Road stand, which should be here, I believe, following where the lads are lining up. Probably it's gate N, I believe, because the ticket does not say which gate I should go for entrance, but probably I will ask the security staff. So that's me today on April 14th, Tuesday, to watch the UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield at Liverpool. Kickoff time at 8 p.m. on the dot. So this is what I got for now. It's the vegetable curry with papadum. So the lounge looks like this. Food where you get the drink behind, toilet, and also to the different stand or different block that you're supposed to. I am AM1, so one is down there, 8 is over there. So I should quickly have my meal now, probably as soon as possible, because it's roughly slightly more than half an hour before kickoff, because tonight's Champions League quarter-final second leg will kick off at 8 p.m. on the dot, and there was an announcement that there will be a moment of silence before the kickoff. So I will quickly grab something to eat and to be at my seat as soon as possible in time for the moment of silence. I am actually quite hungry, so I grabbed myself a second plate, which obviously not sure if you can see. So it's actually a beef bouillon. Hopefully I pronounced correctly in French. While I guess there is such a French dish, beef stew with potato, is because of the Paris Saint-Germain, the away team, which is actually from obviously Paris, Liga of France. So it does make sense that they provide some French cuisine as a local twist to tonight's UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg match against Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain here at Anfield. Last but not least, before I head to my seat, I got myself hot chocolate. Well, it's a bit dark because of the light inside, but it is hot chocolate, which is you can get right here. You can get also tea or coffee, whereas if you want some alcoholic drink or soft drink, I've shown you already. It's already in the drink bar, which is the left-hand side of the food bar, which is closer to the AM8, block AM8, which is the further side of this Anfield Road stand. So I'll quickly grab the cup because it's paper, grab it, and then head to my seat because it's now already slightly more than 20 minutes into kickoff, because tonight's match will kick off at 8 p.m. So why not to be punctual as soon as possible?
If we have any guests in the lounge that are staying in the city centre of the Heaton Concept Hotel, if you are a guest at the Heaton Concept Hotel tonight, can you please come see a member of staff in the middle of the lounge, at the top of the escalators in the middle of the lounge? Please can you come and see us if you are staying at the Heaton Concept Hotel. Thank you.
Okay, I will close it properly afterwards. Now 16 minutes to kick off at 8. I have finally arrived at my seat, block AM1, row 10, seat 8. Yeah. So it's kind of the bottom or kind of corner of the Anfield Road stand, middle tier. So just now, I mean, as you have noticed, with my middle tier hospitality ticket, I have access to the Broadies Lounge, which obviously for unlimited entry, you get complimentary food and drink, and a voucher for second round of drink, which I'm gonna mention later at halftime. And you get a padded seat like this one. Also, on arrival, you get match day program, and you can probably see here it's never forgotten, because there will be a moment of silence just before kickoff to commemorate the Hillbrook disaster, which killed 97 Liverpool fans. So here I am tonight, April 14th, Tuesday, here at Anfield to watch the UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain. Kickoff time at 8 p.m, which is around 15 minutes from now. And Liverpool, if they don't want to be eliminated, they have to at least overcome a 2-goal deficit, because first leg PSG hosted Liverpool at Parc des Princes, obviously in Paris 6 days ago, with the score of 2-0. So not sure if you have heard. Announcer announced the starting 11 and substitute for Paris Saint-Germain, the away team, and Liverpool, the home team, respectively, obviously. But surprisingly, Liverpool's number 11, Mohamed Salah, does not start, which I'm a bit surprised, but not a surprise because Arne Slot, first leg, also put Salah in a substitute, but Salah did not came off on the first leg, so it will be interesting to see will Mo Salah participate in this second leg.
Anfield tomorrow will mark the 37th anniversary of the Hillsborough disaster. We will now observe a period of silence to remember the 97 Liverpool supporters who lost their lives. They will never be forgotten. For those of you in the clock, please raise your mosaic cards now as we begin the silence, which will start and end on the referee's whistle.
Because of the moment of silence for the Liverpool disaster, which actually happened 37 years ago. Unfortunately, there were some, I don't know, whoever fans actually make some noise during the moment of silence, which is, I mean, if you have cultural sensitivity, that is quite disrespectful. But anyway, first half is on the way. Liverpool, the red shirt home team from top to bottom, whereas Paris Saint-Germain, the away team with the black shirt from bottom to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your halftime score. Liverpool 0, Paris Saint-Germain 0, PSG 0. So PSG still hold the 2-goal advantage. Both teams did make a substitution in the first half. Mohamed Salah went on for Hugo Ekitike, whereas Lucas Hernandez went on for Nuno Mendes. I would say, obviously, for Liverpool, because they have the Anfield home support, as you can probably hear or probably see, well, despite it's raining right now here in Liverpool, it's quite electric. This do, lead to PSG's attack not as fluent as it was in the first leg, but there were not much clinical chances. Of course, Liverpool to some extent played better compared to the first leg. So not related, but not sure if you can hear, the announcer also announced another Champions League quarterfinal second leg match happening at the same time, well, like 8 p.m. locally, because that another match is happening at 9 p.m. at kickoff 9 p.m. in Spain, thanks to the an hour time difference where Spain is an hour ahead of the UK. Another match halftime score is Atletico Madrid at Riyadh Air Metropolitano 1, Barcelona 2, but Atletico de Madrid also still leads by 3-2 on aggregate because they scored 2 goals away, clean sheet 6 days ago at Camp Nou in Barcelona. So again, back to Anfield, back to Liverpool. This UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg. First half, half-time score, it's Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Liverpool is still losing to PSG by 2-0. So I will go back to the Brody's Lounge to enjoy my half-time drink that I'm entitled to as my seat here, Anfield Road, middle seat, middle tier hospitality that entitled me to have access to. So I'll see you in a moment. So this is my half-time drink, a plastic cup of drought beer. So you can get this at any of the counters, so-called half-time drink station. While food is no longer available, it's only available before kickoff. These complimentary drink, it's available during half-time. So you should already get a voucher as long as while you enter here the Brody's Lounge, then you can redeem for one drink that not only, it can be drought beer, but also wine, soft drink, juice, whatever you like. But inside the stadium, football, you have to get a pint of drought beer. I don't know what it is, but it should be Carlsberg, hopefully, because it's, I don't know, it used to be Liverpool sponsor or not, but let me try it. Okay, I'm not a beer expert. I could not recognize which brand of beer it is, but apparently, because it's alcoholic drink, you are not allowed to bring your alcoholic drink back to your seat, where I sit at block AM1, row 10, seat 8. I did bring my hot chocolate earlier on before the kickoff, but for alcoholic you have to finish it before you return to your seat. So I will quickly finish my plastic cup with a Liverpool logo on of whatever drought beer it might be. Then I will return to my seat to prepare for the second half of this UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg. Liverpool 0, PSG 0 here at Anfield on April 14, Tuesday. Yes, it is a Tuesday tonight. So it's now 9 minutes past 9. Second half has just begun. Obviously, both teams are swapped side. Now Liverpool red shirt home team from bottom to top, whereas PSG black shirt away team from top to bottom. And Liverpool made more substitution. I believe it's Joe Gomez went on for Jeremy Frimpong, and then it's, I believe, Cody Gakpo for Alexander Isak. So Liverpool made 2 more substitutions. That's 3 out of 5 of their quota. Liverpool were awarded a penalty, but the referee checked the VAR, which stands for the video assistant referee, and he cancelled the penalty. So it's still Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Liverpool, if not to be eliminated, they still have to score at least 2 goals in less than 30 minutes, because second half second half is already almost halfway, and PSG on the other hand still hold the 2-goal advantage. The worst thing happened. As you can see, probably the away fans.
One shot.
Yes, PSG actually scored. They honestly don't get much chances, but Ousmane Dembélé, one shot on target, it's already good enough. So it's Liverpool 0, PSG 1. PSG extended their lead to 3-0 on aggregate. So that means it's more and more difficult for Liverpool to not being eliminated. So again, as of for now, it's Liverpool 0, PSG 1, 0-3 on aggregate. It's game over for Liverpool. As you can see, the PSG away fans, the ultras, were celebrating as if they were in Parc des Princes in Paris 6 days ago. Ousmane Dembélé scored a brace just into the beginning of the at the time of the second half. So with his brace, it's now Liverpool 0, PSG 2. PSG will be, if not winning Liverpool by 2-0 on both legs. It means PSG is leading by 4-0 on aggregate. Here. So it's now 10 p.m. on the dot. Full time has just ended. It's Liverpool 0, PSG 2. PSG won Liverpool by 4-0 on aggregate, which means PSG will be the team to qualify for semi-final, well, as defending champion against Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Their opponent will be known tomorrow when Bayern Munich play against Real Madrid with the 2-1 advantage at Allianz Stadium in the home ground in Munich. Tomorrow night, also locally here at 8 p.m, which is 9 p.m. in Germany because the UK is an hour behind of Germany. So how do I feel overall on tonight's experience? Well, I drove to Liverpool after work. Honestly, I kind of expected the M62 traffic. It's kind of shite, as I try to pronounce shit. in Scouts. That add like 30 minutes more in the journey, but it's kind of easy or not hard to park outside the stadium. I just parked somewhere in the residential area without residential permit, and also it's legal to park on a single yellow line because there's no time limit for stopping. Of course, like you could have said, I could have come early to enjoy a bit more time inside the lounge, but I just finished work. I tried my best to came here as soon as possible. So it is what it is. So as I hold the Anfield Road Middle-tier hospitality, I have access to the Broadies lounge, which has a specific entry for us. So compared to the other gate, like a normal entry, it is a less queue, not only for security, but also using your smartphone to tap on, because already the ticket is electronically downloaded. I mean, yeah, it's electronically downloaded to your smartphone, either Apple Pay if you have an Apple device, or Google Pay like me if you have an Android device. You just tap in and then you go and check it. I mean, you enter the stadium, and inside the Broadie Lounge is already packed of people, because by the time I entered, it's already around like 45 minutes before kickoff. But I still managed to grab some food. The Indian one is the vegetable curry with rice and papadum, and also French bouillon, which is like beef stew with some mushroom, potato, and I also got a cup of hot chocolate, which I grabbed here before kickoff. Then also a pint of, a plastic cup of drought beer, which I redeemed through my voucher during halftime, because during halftime no food is served in Broadie Lounge, only drinks are served, which you can use your voucher to redeem beer, soft drink, juice, whatsoever. The seat itself, it's a bit like corner side, so you can't really see a bit of the stadium like here, which it would display the time as well, but it's already ended. Thank you for your support. Safe journey home. I live in Leeds, so there you go. As of the match itself, for Liverpool, obviously they performed, I would say, to some extent better than the first leg, but they were simply not good enough to defend, against the defending champion. So that's why you can see Ousmane Dembélé score the brace in the second half, despite Liverpool made some substitution regardless of injury or not. Not only like Salah for Alexander Isak, but also, if I'm correct, Curtis Jones for Alexis McAllister, and then Rio Ngamoa for Jeremy Frimpong. But overall, PSG were more clinical. They deserve to win. So that's a wrap for me tonight here in Liverpool on April 14th, Tuesday night. Kickoff time at 8 p.m. here at Anfield. My seat for tonight, it's with my Anfield Road Middle-tier hospitality. I got access to the Broadie Lounge with complimentary food and drink. Matchday program, which obviously I haven't read yet. I will bring it back home to read it. And my seat tonight is block AM1. AM stands for Anfield Road Middle Tier. row 10, seat 8. Yep, there you go. And for this tonight's this season's 2025 to 2026 UEFA Champions League quarterfinal second leg full-time score: Liverpool 0, PSG 2. Both goals scored by Ousmane, Dembélé, and brace. That means it's Liverpool 0-4 on aggregate. Liverpool is eliminated, whereas PSG qualify for the semi-final against Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. They will know their opponent by the end of tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will enjoy my football content, watching a live soccer match here at Anfield, Liverpool, by not only give a like to this video but also subscribe to this channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, so you guys won't miss out my many other content. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night, and remember, you never walk alone. Oh, I also forgot to say, the internet in Anfield, it's pretty good. They have a separate one for the Broadies Lounge, as if inside the stadium itself, it's a bit unstable, but it's, you know, expected for 50,000 of spectators, but I would say it's better than I expected. And also the Broadies Lounge, it's still open up to an hour after the end of which I mean after full time, which it's still open until around 11, but I need to go to work tomorrow, so I mean it's good enough for me because I already drank a cup of beer. You can see a bit of Asian flush. I have to drive back home where I live in Leeds as soon as possible because I need to work tomorrow. I try to, you know, get as much rest as possible, although I know like driving to Liverpool to watch a football match, it's not gonna rest as much as I should, but I try to manage to. So that's it really for tonight, and peace.